learn the derived pricing. Imagine a company sells a Google Workspace. So let's talk about what is the discovery procedure. So today we are going to learn the derived pricing and why, the discovery procedure are the secret sauce that makes it work in the Salesforce pricing. So first we are going to learn what is derived pricing. So derived pricing sets a product's price automatically based on another product asset or the overall code. So it's a dynamic. So instead of asking a person to recalculate prices every time something changes, the system keeps relationships intact and applies your pricing rules consistently. Okay. So in simple terms, you have one product, and for the other product, the pricing of the other product is dependent on the first product or the another product. Okay. So this is called the derived pricing. Okay. So derived from another product. The price is derived from another product. So now we are going to have a short example. What is derived pricing here? Imagine a company sells a Google Workspace and offer the GPT for the workspace as an add-on. Okay. So GPT for workspace is a derived product whose price is defined as the 20% of the Google Workspace list price. Okay. So here you can see we have two products. One is the GPT for workspace and another one is the Google Workspace. So we are going to have these hands-on in details in a later time on this video. But first example, how it is working or what is a derived pricing, the concept behind it. So you can see here one is the GPT for workspace. So this is the add-on product based on the Google Work. Okay. So you can see here like the company has told the GPT for workspace price should have 20% of the Google Workspace price when they are buying it together. Okay. So here you can see the Google Workspace price is $25, and for that the 20% of the Google Workspace, the GPT Workspace is currently is the $5. Okay. So if the Google Workplace price change, then these GPT for Workspace or the add-on products price will automatically change. So we don't have to do it manually for every time. It is dynamic. We have to set it one time and it will work for all the times. So now we are going to see why this derived pricing matters, like how it helps us or how it helps the business. So the first thing is this is going to save our time and reduce the error and also enforce the pricing policy across quotes and renewals. Okay. So you can see here we don't have to do the manual work for all the time. This can be set one single time, and the price of the main product, the Google Workspace, if it change, the GPT for Workspace will automatically change. So we don't have to do it manually. So this saves time, and also doing it manually for multiple times also that is prone to error. As this is working dynamically, we don't have to change anything. The system performs everything. So the percentage of the error is less here. Okay. And also for these derived pricing needs the accurate and dynamic input to work. Okay. As this works internally, so we need the accurate value. And for that, we need the discovery procedure. Okay. So we are going to learn what is discovery procedure. Okay. Click on the app launcher and then type the discovery procedure. You will find the option. Then go to the discovery procedure. Yeah. And if you change it, that all discovery procedure, you should have the default discovery procedure here. Okay. Also, you can come from these discovery procedure option from the price management as well. So it's up to you and how you want to proceed. So let's talk about what is the discovery procedure. So think of the discovery procedure as the data scouts. Okay. They gather the scattered data the pricing engine needs, like the product list prices, assets a customer owns, or the quote totals, and package it into a structural context the pricing calculation can consume. Okay, so the main work of the pricing discovery procedure is gather the data that needs for the derived pricing, and then package it in a way that the derived pricing can work there. So where the discovery procedure fetch the data from? So they collect the data. The discovery procedure can collect the data from multiple places. Okay, one from like the product records, the list price, the net unit price, the subtotal from the product records that can be fetched. One option can be customer assets, was the customer already owns, contract terms, or the quantities they purchase. Also the quote header, that can also be an option, the totals or specific segment of the current. Okay, so these are some points from where the pricing procedure can fetch the data. Okay, now we have to see how the Salesforce pricing work with the discovery procedure. So the relation between the Salesforce pricing and the discovery procedure. First thing here is in the discovery procedure is the fetch pricing rules. If you can remember in our the pricing procedure we have, so there the first option was what, that is the pricing settings, where we set the variables and all. But here the first element is the fetch pricing rules. So what these element is going to work here, these element finds the derived price records and pricing rules that define how a derived product should be calculated. So this is the main job of the fetch pricing rule. Okay. Next we have the map product. These identifies and links source and derived product for the calculation. So in our example here, you can see we have the source product as the Google Workspace. We have the derived product or the add-on products as the GPT-4 Workspace. So what is the work of this map product? This will mainly map the source product with the the derived product. So in our cases, these two are mapped in these element, the map product element. Now we have the asset discovery. These pulls the customer asset data that may influence derived prices, particularly for subscriptions and for the renewals. Okay, these elements collect and populate a context definition. We have already learned the context definition, that is the structured data package the pricing engine used to compute the derived price accurately and in real time. So we have a context definition for the pricing procedure as well. We are going to look at these as well. Okay, after this we can say, like, without the discovery procedure, the engine cannot find the dynamic inputs it needs, and derived pricing won't know how to calculate. So we can use the default discovery procedure as a starting point. So we are going to work with the default discovery procedure in our hands-on, and then you can create your own discovery procedure as per the business rules. So there is always an option for that. And we are going to now see how we can do the derived pricing. So we are doing now a hands-on practice.